That PVD flying carpet story by A.B. Marcus. The night they made the impossible real, and learned even magic has its rules. We've just arrived at the waterfire boat landing on the Providence River in Providence, Rhode Island. We see two PVD college students, Vincent and Troy. For Vincent, design is his oxygen. He dreams in color palettes, textures, the elegant curve of a line. And Troy, a Brown University engineering prodigy. They were an unlikely pair, drawn together by a shared thirst for new design and the technologically impossible. For Troy, equations were his playground, circuits his paintbrushes. He saw the world in algorithms, potential energy waiting to be unlocked. While Vincent, with his boundless imagination, sketched fantastical devices on napkins. Troy rounding those dreams with logic, scribbling calculations in the margins. Two overachieving college students bond, solidified over late-night coffee in RISD and Brown University Tech and Design Labs. A shared passion for pushing boundaries, for transforming dreams into reality, and their most ambitious project yet. A secret they guarded fiercely. A flying magic carpet. You heard that right. A carpet that flies. You see, Vince's grandfather, a rug weaver in a faraway land, had instilled in him an appreciation for the artistry of carpets. Their intricate patterns, the mysterious stories woven into each thread. It was this legacy that sparked Vince's idea of magic carpets. Vincent, we're not living in a fairy tale, Troy said. But Vincent's infectious enthusiasm, coupled with a surprisingly sound theory involving electromagnetic manipulation, slowly chipped away at Troy's doubts and concerns. So they spent months hunched over schematics in their dorm rooms, transformed into makeshift workshops. A unique blend of ancient craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology began to take shape with a traditional Persian rug. Embedded within its fibers were miniature LED diodes. Troy's genius lay in programming these diodes to interact with a complex system of vector magnetic reverse pattern charges sealed beneath the rug surface. Jenny, Troy's girlfriend, arrived with their little Boston Terrier Gracie with a single red rose in her hand. Jenny was worried for Troy and Vincent, but wanted to be there to see this amazing feat. Jenny put the rose in Troy's lapel and gave him a kiss for good luck. The air hummed with anticipation around the Providence River. A shimmering ribbon reflecting the night-time street lights flowed serenely beside the waterfire boats, usually bustling with tourists, but now in the dark. At 4:20 a.m. it stood empty, cloaked in the tranquility of twilight. The ideal backdrop for their maiden voyage, months of work, countless sleepless nights had culminated in this moment. The intricate patterns seemed to shimmer with an almost ethereal glow. Vincent's heart pounding, a frantic rhythm against his ribs, unrolled the rug with reverence, while Troy ran a final diagnostic check. On his laptop, a symphony of beeps and whirs emanating from the device. A green light blinked, signaling their readiness. He took a deep breath, a moment of rare excitement. The air crackled with unseen energy. The LEDs embedded within the carpet's fibers began to pulse with a soft, rhythmic glow, bathing the surroundings in an otherworldly light. A low hum, barely audible at first, began to build, resonating in their chests, anticipating a journey above the skyline. Just then, with a jolt that stole their breath, the carpet lifted from the ground slowly at first, hesitantly testing the invisible currents of air. Then whoosh, with a surge of power, it shot skyward, leaving behind the mundane world below. The city unfolded beneath them, a breathtaking panorama of twinkling lights and distant sounds. Suddenly they could see the majestic dome of the Rhode Island State House, and the shiny new golden Independent Man glowing on top, a beacon against the velvety night sky. And then there was the graceful arch of the Van Leesten pedestrian bridge, reflecting the city's vibrant energy. Laughter bubbled up. Troy stretched out his arms, feeling the wind caress his face, exhilaration coursing through both their veins. They had done it. Defied gravity, soared above the limitations of their earthly existence. Troy's initial apprehension, replaced by a grudging sense of awe, as he pointed their courageous carpet towards the east. The first rays of dawn began to paint the horizon, the hues of gold and crimson, a breathtaking spectacle. From their amazing aerial viewpoint, even Troy, a man of logic and reason, couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder. But suddenly, whispers on the wind. A glimpse of the price, as they soared higher in the air, grew noticeably colder. The wind, once a gentle caress, now whipped at them with icy fingers, carrying whispers that sent shivers down their spines, but the whispers weaving themselves into the fabric of their exhilaration. These whispers spoke of a price to be paid, a delicate balance disrupted. For every action, a reaction. The whispers swirled around them. It felt like a chorus of warning, lost in the rush of wind, the sheer joy of their accomplishment. But something in Vincent's chest tightened. He glanced at Troy, his friend's face illuminated by the dancing lights of the city below. Did he hear the whispers too, or was Vincent's creative imagination always so vivid playing tricks on him. Vincent pushed the unsettling feeling aside, choosing to focus on the magic of the moment. Their creation, born from dreams and fueled by the relentless pursuit of innovation, had taken flight. They were pioneers, modern-day Icaruses, but hopefully with a firmer grasp on the reins of their ambition. Or so, they believed the shadow of wonder. A bittersweet descent, as the first rays of sunlight began to bathe the Providence cityscape in a warm glow. Reluctantly, they guided the carpet back towards the Waterfire boat landing. Their first incredible flight, a testament to human ingenuity, was coming to an end. But those whispers of the impossible. Something had shifted. The world seemed different, imbued with a newfound fragility. Just then, Troy looked down at the single red lapel rose that Jenny placed there just before the ride. It was now suddenly wilted, most of the rose petals lying on the rug surface. Just before their voyage, vibrant red petals now faded and brittle, crumbling at the slightest touch. A symbol, perhaps, of the hidden cost of their design adventure. A reminder that some lines are not meant to be crossed. The whispers no longer whispers, but chilling certainty echoed in their minds. Magic once unleashed exacts an unknown toll. Sure, they had defied gravity, tasted the sublime. But the wilted rose served as a startling reminder and a warning. Their incredible aerial journey had just begun, but it was now shrouded in a shadow of wonder and a growing sense of unease. The end.